It has been 8 years since two people were gunned down inside a home in Adams County. The sheriff calls it a heinous crime that had people running for their lives. Tonight, the search for answers continues. It was February 17, 2010, around 11:45 at night, when the Adams County Sheriff's Office got a call about shots fired at number 5 East Street in the Fenwick community just outside of Natchez. When deputies arrived, they say it was a scene like no other.
We responded out to that residence that day, and upon our arrival, we were met by one of the victims who was sitting in a swing saying that she had been shot, and we could see her bleeding from her left side. Once we entered the residence, we found 2 more deceased persons in there and another one that had been pistol whipped.
That's what we constantly heard. It wasn't supposed to happen.
Right. It was a home invasion, and 8 people were inside at the time. The 2 people killed, 51-year-old Carl Williams and 19-year-old Stephanie Anderson. Investigators believe Williams was the target because he recently won a lawsuit and was known to carry around a lot of cash. 3 masked gunmen attacked everyone inside the home.
And when they came there, 2 of them knocked on the front door, and after the people wouldn't open it, they forced their way in while another gunman waited at the back. As they forced their way in, it is believed that one of the 8 individuals who were already in that residence attempted to pull some type of weapon, and that's when the masked gunman went to firing.
Matter of fact, when we opened the door, we had to push his legs out the way.
Because he was already dead.
Yeah, he was laying here dead.
That's when people started hopping out of windows and running down the street, trying to run into the woods to get away from the gunman. The sheriff says this case has stalled because some witnesses have died and others just won't talk.
We've interviewed 29 different persons of interest since this incident occurred, and the people are scared. The witnesses are scared. A lot of work went into this case here.
The Sheriff's Department, along with the family of Carl Williams, is now offering a $5,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the murders.
This is very hard. My kid's grandfather was taken, my father was taken, my grandmother's son was taken, my aunt's brother was taken. So please come forward. It's been a long time, and we need closure behind this, and most important, justice has to be served.
Carl Williams' mother says she's been devastated by what happened, and it's been very difficult not having any answers.
I had to go to the doctor and almost lost my mind. And if I hadn't have prayed and had God in my life, I would have been dead, because I couldn't live with what had happened and how it happened. And we still don't know who did it, but within my prayer, I believe the Lord's going to answer and going to give us comfort in this. I really do.
You can clearly see the bullet hole where it went through it and killed Stephanie.
It's a case the sheriff doesn't plan to give up on. He believes the suspects are still in the area.
Do you believe the people who did this are still in the area?
I do. I most certainly believe they're here, and we know who they are, but knowing and proving is 2 different things. And that's why we need the community's help. We need those individuals to step up to the plate, give us the keys that we need to close this case and bring justice to these families that were involved in this, who lost loved ones during this incident. We had it, and they knew they wanted to get it.
Justice that the sheriff is determined to deliver.
These killers think that they're free, but one thing about the staff here at ACSO is we will hunt you to the ends of the earth, and that's what our plans are. Regardless of whether the information comes now or later, I want the killers to know that we hadn't forgotten about you, and we do plan on seeing you really soon.
If you know anything about this case, any details that could lead to arrest or clues, please call the Southwest Mississippi Crime Stoppers. The number is right there on your screen, 601-442-5000. You could receive up to $5,000.